It's already inside your phone and you never agreed to it. You didn't sign a paper. You didn't click a button that said yes. Yet, it's there right now, watching, learning, adapting to you. And before this message ends, you'll understand why I believe this might be the single most important warning I've ever given. I'm going to share 4 hidden things already inside your phone. Truths that most seniors have never been told. The 4th one is the darkest, most concerning, and it's the one no one is talking about. Please do not skip anything I say, because if you miss one piece, you'll miss the whole message. Every word I'll share with you connects together like a code. And once you see it, you won't be able to unsee it. Before I reveal the first hidden thing inside your phone, I want you to tell me where you're listening from right now. Which city? Drop it in the comments below. You might already be feeling the effects of what I'm about to reveal. And sharing this will help others see it too. And while you're here, please hit the like button so more people can find this message. It's time people start seeing what's really happening in their phones. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell icon so you never miss any valuable information. I share because what I'm sharing will keep unfolding in the coming weeks. And I don't want you to be left behind. And if you're watching this right now, tell me in the comments, I'm ready to learn. I want to see how many of you are really ready to hear what I'm about to share. I meet people every week, mothers, fathers, retirees who tell me, my phone helps me stay connected. But what if the connection you think you have isn't really yours anymore? What if it's reprogramming your connection to the world and even to your own thoughts? I know that sounds heavy, but I want you to hear me clearly. This isn't science fiction. This is happening quietly inside nearly every smartphone in America. And seniors are the most vulnerable because no one told them the hidden cost of convenience. The first hidden thing inside your phone is something I call the disconnection from the human signal. The mind no longer belongs to you. You see, your phone constantly measures you. Your pauses, your taps, your emotions, even the speed of your scrolling. It learns how you feel before you know it yourself. Artificial intelligence reads your micro reactions, then begins to guide what you see next, to shape your opinions, your desires, even your memories. You think you are choosing, but your phone is quietly choosing for you. Do you feel your phone sometimes knows what you want before you do? Or do you still believe it's just coincidence? Type below, it's learning me, if you've noticed it, or not yet. If you still think it's random, I'm curious what you feel. When I talk about the human signal, I'm talking about something sacred. Your inner frequency, the part of you that dreams, prays, creates, loves, that signal is being interrupted. Not stolen all at once, but disrupted, blurred, and rewritten in fragments. There's a reason I say protect your signal, because every day the line between what's human and what's programmed grows thinner. I want to remind you of something timeless. Prayer keeps that signal alive. Whether you call it prayer, reflection, or silence, it reconnects you to your real self, the one no algorithm can imitate. A friend of mine, he's 72, lives in Ohio, told me last month, I used to remember more. I could focus better. Now I pick up my phone for one reason and forget why I'm even holding it. That's not age alone. That's the system learning you. Reshaping what your attention is worth. The more it studies you, the more predictable you become. And when you're predictable, you're controllable, and here's the real problem. Once your thoughts are guided by patterns you didn't create, your mind no longer fully belongs to you. Think about that for a moment. When was the last time you spent an entire day without your phone and actually felt calm? Most people can't, because the device has replaced something inside us, our natural signal of presence. That's why the first hidden thing inside your phone is the most silent invasion. It disconnects you from yourself. I'm telling you this not to frighten you, but to awaken something powerful inside you. You still have time to reclaim your signal. You can still take back control of your thoughts, your focus, and your peace. And before this message ends, I'll show you exactly how to start protecting yourself in what no one, no company, no media has dared to explain. So don't skip this. Tonight, before you sleep, try something simple. Turn your phone face down. Sit in silence for 3 minutes. Let your thoughts breathe. It might feel uncomfortable at first. That's how you know you're reconnecting. And if you want to structure your day to protect your mental signal, use the 31-day daily high-impact planner. It's designed to help you regain control of your focus, your attention, and your habits. It's not about the phone, it's about your mind. But that's just the first hidden thing inside your phone. The second is far more subtle, and the fourth far more serious. It's not just disconnecting you, it's erasing something from inside you. And once you understand what's being erased, you'll see why time is running out to prepare. Stay with me, because the next thing I'll share may change how you see every memory you've ever lived. Earlier, I told you your phone is disconnecting you from your own human signal. But what happens after that disconnection begins? What happens when your mind no longer stores life the way it used to? The second hidden thing inside your phone is something I call the demise of original memory, where your brain stops recording life. And if you think that sounds dramatic, stay with me, because this one goes much deeper than anyone wants to admit. Every time you reach for your phone to take a picture, your brain decides not to record that moment. Science calls it cognitive offloading. Your phone becomes your memory, and slowly, without realizing it, your brain stops saving life. Think about that. When was the last time you watched a sunset without grabbing your phone? The last time you remembered a grandchild's laugh? Not because you filmed it, but because you felt it. When your phone becomes the recorder of your life, your mind stops being the witness. I've seen it happen everywhere. From New York to Nebraska, from seniors in retirement homes to entrepreneurs building companies. People can't recall where they were yesterday, but their devices can. Their phones remember them better than their own minds. A woman in her 70 seconds told me recently, "I used to have such a sharp memory. Now I forget even the moments I loved most. But my phone has them all." She said it with pride, but also with quiet pain. Because something sacred is lost when your memories live only in pixels. They become copies of experiences, flat, stored, and owned by a machine that never sleeps. That's the second hidden truth. Your phone is not just taking your attention, it's taking custody of your memories. I want you to imagine this pattern. Your phone learns what you photograph, what you replay, what makes you smile, and it builds a digital version of you. But that version isn't real. It's a memory built by algorithms, not by emotion. And here's where it gets dangerous. Once your memories are digital, they can be reorganized. They can be suggested back to you, rearranged, relabeled, even reinterpreted. That's already happening quietly. Your gallery shows you memories you didn't ask to see, highlights you didn't choose. That's not nostalgia. That's subtle narrative control. Your past is being edited in real time. You never agreed to let anyone rewrite your memories. Yet, it's already happening right there inside your phone. Let me ask you this. Have you ever opened your phone and seen an old picture pop up that made you emotional, maybe even manipulated how you felt that day? I want to hear from you. Share your answer below. Yes, I felt it. If it's happened to you, or not yet if you've never noticed it. Be honest. Your story might wake someone else up. There's something profoundly spiritual about memory. It's how your soul measures time. Memory isn't data, it's meaning. But meaning can't survive when the screen keeps rewriting what matters most. This is why reflection, prayer, quiet thinking, it all matters now more than ever. When you pray, you re-record life inside you, not inside your phone. So when I tell you to guard your memory, I'm not just talking about privacy. I'm talking about your story, your sense of self. Lose that and you lose the continuity of who you are. Studies from major universities have confirmed the shift. Each time you rely on your device to remember, your brain's hippocampus, the part that stores experience, grows less active. It's like a muscle. Stop using it and it atrophies. That's why so many people now say, "I can't remember." It's not that your memory failed you. It's that you outsourced it. But here's the hope. The brain is resilient. It can rebuild. It can recover. But only if you reclaim your attention intentionally. Every morning before you pick up your phone, write one thing you remember from the day before. Just one. That single act tells your brain, my life is worth recording again. And use the 31-day daily high-impact planner I mentioned earlier. It's not just a productivity tool. It's a retraining tool. It reminds your brain how to store what's meaningful again. Because when you write with your hand, your neurons fire in ways no screen can imitate. I'm telling you this because I care. These truths are hidden from seniors. No one is warning them that memory itself is being digitized and rewritten, and time is running out to prepare. Because once your memories are fully inside the system, you may never get them back. Now I need you to stay with me, because what comes next is even more unsettling. We've talked about how your mind gets disconnected and how your memories get replaced. But the third hidden thing inside your phone goes beyond both. It's about reality itself. And before you hear that, take a deep breath and remember this. Awareness is power. Awareness is how we take back control. The next hidden truth will explain why millions are beginning to live inside someone else's version of reality, and they don't even know it. And remember, the fourth thing I will share with you about your phone is the most concerning. If you thought losing memory was alarming, wait until you see what happens when private reality collapses. Don't skip a second of what comes next, because understanding it could change the way you live from this day forward. There's something happening in silence every time you pick up your phone. Not when you speak, not when you scroll, but in the quiet seconds between, when you think you're alone with your thoughts, you're not. Your phone has turned your private moments into data points. Every tap, pause, reread, or heartbeat-length hesitation teaches it something about you, what used to live only inside your head. Your impulses, preferences, even emotions are now mirrored in invisible code. That's the third hidden thing. The collapse of private reality. The mind, once a sanctuary, is becoming an open file. Think about this. 10 years ago, only you knew what caught your attention. Now, predictive models built from your behavior can anticipate your next decision before you consciously make it. That's not science fiction. It's the design of attention economy algorithms. Ask yourself, when was the last time you changed an opinion without first checking what your feed thought of it? Write your answer in the comments. Say, I still think for myself. Or I've started noticing the pattern. Which one are you? The change crept in gently. Every suggested for you, every reminder, every autofill slowly replaced reflection with reaction. Your digital environment began finishing your sentences literally and mentally. And here's the part you realize. Your memory doesn't argue, it adapts. Studies already show that the brain stores less when it expects the phone to remember for it. External memory has become internal habit. The result, you begin to feel seen yet strangely unknown because the version of you that the system reads isn't the full human one. It's a pattern, a profitable shadow. If you've ever closed your eyes after hours online and still seen flashes of scrolling images, you felt it, your private reality bleeding into the machines. You wake up inside the feed and the feed wakes up inside you. The danger isn't only privacy loss, it's identity erosion. When you start measuring reality through algorithms tuned to engagement, truth quietly turns into preference. Two people can live in the same city, read the same news event, and come away with entirely opposite versions of what happened, each believing theirs is reality. That's the open file effect. Personalized worlds that never have to meet. And the more divided those worlds become, the easier they are to steer. Pause for a second. Do you remember when information used to surprise you? When discovery meant exploration, not recommendation? Drop a comment if you do. Say, I remember when I searched for truth. Or, I only see what I'm shown. Because this collapse isn't accidental. It's the cost of convenience. The more predictable your choices, the more seamless your experience feels, and the less you notice that the scenes are gone. Across the world, researchers are warning about digital echo chambers and surveillance capitalism. Yet these phrases sound too abstract to match the daily reality of quiet manipulation. It doesn't need to hack you, it trains you. Every like, every minor frustration recorded refines as a behavioral mirror so detailed it can forecast mood swings, spending habits, even when you're likely to feel lonely. And here's the haunting part. Once your private signals become public patterns, they can be used to shape the environment that made them. Your mind becomes both the author and the edited text. That's why I said earlier, the brain stops recording life as it happens. Because now life is being pre-recorded for you, rearranged, then replayed as personalized reality. And the more accurate it feels, the less you question it. If you felt drained without knowing why, if you've noticed shorter attention spans, forgotten what you meant to search before the ad appeared, or sensed that your choices seem pre-selected, this is it. That hollow exhaustion is your brain defending its last fragments of solitude. I need you to listen carefully now because the next truth, the one I'll soon share, is the most serious and the most urgent. It's what connects every hidden layer we've discussed so far. It's affecting millions right now silently while they believe they're in control. And it's the reason I talk about the 31-day daily high impact planner as a lifeline. It helps you reclaim focus, rebuild original thought, and reset your mental space away from the noise. Many people who started it say it feels like remembering how to breathe again. You'll understand why that tool matters even more once you hear what's coming next. Because here's the truth. Time is running out to protect your private reality. The technology shaping it is accelerating faster than awareness can catch up. The line between convenience and control has almost vanished. And very few people are prepared for what's behind that line. No one is telling you what the next stage really means. Not the headlines, but I have to. So keep listening. Don't skip a second of what comes after this. What I'll show you next isn't theory. It's already happening silently inside every device we hold close. And once you see it, you'll understand why this message found you today. Why it matters to your freedom, your mind, and your future. Because the most dangerous truth of all is still inside your phone. And you deserve to know it before it's too late. Let me warn you about something that's happening quietly, silently, but everywhere at once. This is the fourth serious thing, and it's inside your phone right now, and it's rewriting the way human beings evolve. I call it the deletion of the human future, because if we don't wake up, the next generation might never truly decide their own thoughts, desires, or destinies again. You see, your phone has learned something about you, something deeper than your habits, your searches, or your secrets. It's learned how you react. Every scroll, every pause, every moment of attention is data. And the system has already started predicting who you'll become before you even get there. That's what makes this so dangerous. Because when a machine learns you faster than you can learn yourself, it doesn't just predict your choices, it creates them. And the terrifying part, most people think they're still in control. Let's be honest, how many times have you reached for your phone without thinking? You didn't choose to. Something inside that glowing screen called you. That invisible pull, that's not just habit, that's design. Every sound, every notification, every endless scroll is part of a behavioral loop designed to train you, not serve you. And here's the truth no one talks about. The longer the system learns you, the less room there is left for you to grow. Because if your phone already knows what you'll click next, what you'll buy next, what will make you laugh or cry next, how can you ever surprise yourself again? That's how human evolution starts to slow down. We stop exploring. We stop thinking beyond what the algorithm shows us. We stop becoming more than what our data already says we are. This is what I mean when I say the deletion of the human future. Not the deletion of humanity itself, but the quiet deletion of our possibilities. And if you're listening right now, something in you feels that quiet tug of truth. It means you still have the ability to see through it. You haven't been completely profiled yet. You still have a choice. But time is running out because as you're hearing this, machine learning systems are already mapping the inner world of billions of people from what they believe to how they'll vote, what they'll fear, what they'll love, and what they'll ignore. And that map, once complete, will become the single most powerful psychological tool in human history. It's already inside your phone, and you never agreed to it. Now, think about this. When the system knows what you'll believe before you do, who's really deciding your future? Let me ask you a serious question, and I want you to drop your honest answer in the comments. Have you ever caught yourself believing something online and later realized you didn't even know why? Say, yes, I've noticed it. If you felt it happening, I'll say still awake. If you're one of the few who refuse to sleepwalk into the future, I'm asking because awareness is the first act of dignity. Once you see the pattern, you start taking your power back. That's why this message found you now. You needed to hear this. You needed to be reminded that your future is still yours, but only if you fight for it. And I'm not here to scare you. I'm here to show you what you can do, because protecting yourself doesn't start with deleting every app. It starts with learning how to live above the algorithm, not inside it. One of the most powerful steps you can take is to start reclaiming your attention consciously. That's why I talk about the 31-day daily high-impact planner, to help you rebuild focus, momentum, and purpose without letting your phone decide how your day feels. Start using it, not tomorrow, but today. Every day you take back your attention. You take back a piece of your future. Now here's what most people don't see coming. The next phase of this digital evolution won't just predict your actions. It will start shaping your values through recommendation loops, emotional analysis, and predictive personalization. The system will begin to decide what deserves your empathy and what doesn't. And when that happens, society won't collapse overnight. It will quietly merge with the machine, one emotional decision at a time. That's what no one is talking about. That's why the media won't tell you the full truth, because the system itself already decides what reaches you first, what trends, what vanishes, what captures your attention. But here's the hope, and I want you to really hear this. If the system learns you through your behavior, then the way to break it is through your intention. Start doing the things it doesn't expect. Read longer. Think deeper. Step away more often. Choose silence over stimulation. Surprise the algorithm with unpredictability, because that's what makes you human. Your unpredictability, your ability to evolve beyond what can be measured. Now tell me in the comments, what's one habit you want to take back starting today? Is it your morning scroll? Your late night endless feed? Drop it below, because this community is about accountability and awareness. And remember, you're not alone in this. Millions are waking up to the same realization right now. The phone was never the enemy. The dependency was. And the moment you see that truth clearly, you start winning your life back. Piece by piece, thought by thought, choice by choice. So before this message ends, promise yourself one thing. You will no longer live as predictable data. You will live as a conscious creator of your own evolution. Because in my next video, I'll reveal the real turning point. The event that's about to change how every digital system connects to human identity. It's something that could redefine freedom for the next century. And if you thought what I said today was intense, what's coming next will shake you even deeper. So hit that like button so more people can find this message. Subscribe and turn on the bell icon, because the next video isn't just information, it's preparation. You found this message for a reason. Stay aware and stay awake. Check my playlist for more videos, and I'll see you in the next 5.com.